Something doesn't add up. First, Peter said he'd never date anyone from work. Then he said he didn't feel anything for Willow. It doesn't make sense that he'd suddenly change his tune. She must have heard him wrong, or interpreted what he had said wrong. But then why were all of the fast food bags at Willow's apartment? She would not have lied to me about that. Peter had to have come to visit her, but why? Why would he take the time off from work to visit her if he didn't care? I need to get to the bottom of this before she gets hurt again. I need to find out what Peter's real motives are. Or what he really meant. Or just what the fuck is going on, because I'm so goddamn confused about this whole situation. I text Peter to ask him if he wants to go out for drinks after work. Then I spend the entire day thinking about what could have happened last night that made him change his mind. He was so vague when he told me that everything is okay now. We meet up at a little hole in the wall close to his work. When I go inside, Peter is already at the bar sipping on a beverage. I pull up the bar stool beside him and immediately order a Jack and Coke before launching straight into the question I've been doubting the answer to all day. So, you and Willow? Peter smiles, his eyes falling to his drink. She told you already? It's true, then. I quirk an eyebrow, still skeptical. Aye, it's true. So, you're a couple. The word sounds foreign when spoken about him and anyone. He chuckles before jumping off of his stool to put me in a headlock. Is that so hard to believe, punk? I struggle for a minute, annoyed by his rambunctious behavior, though I know it means he's in a good mood. When he finally lets me go, I smooth down my hair and shirt before reclaiming my seat. It is, with everything you've said to me thus far, I reply firmly. You made me seem like a liar. Oh? He plays innocent, which just pisses me off more. What happened to not dating anyone from work? Or you not having feelings for Willow? Oh, that. He acts like he had completely forgotten telling me those things. Yeah, that. I eye him suspiciously. I guess she just grew on me. He picks up his drink, grinning into the distance. And that's when it hits me. I know that look, and it's not a look I've ever seen on Peter's face before. He's not lying. He genuinely likes Willow. I want to be relieved, but there's a strange feeling in my chest, almost like my muscles are wound too tight. I can't force myself to believe that this will have a happy ending for them. I know Peter well. He's dated girls in the past, not long or seriously enough to ever call one of them his girlfriend, but he has had some that he's kept around for a few weeks. Those girls always ended up getting hurt when he grew bored of them. What's to say the same won't happen this time around? So, you're really doing this? I press. Yes. He looks at me. Why? You don't approve? I'm just worried she's going to get hurt, I mumble. What if I get hurt instead? His eyes flash. Aren't you worried about me? You have to have a heart to have it broken. I smirk before taking a sip of my drink. You're an asshole. He slaps my shoulder with the back of his hand. It takes one to know one. I nod at him. So childish. He shakes his head before downing his drink and hissing from the afterburn of the liquor. Seriously, though, what made you change your mind? It's pretty hard to go from not feeling anything for someone to wanting to be in an exclusive relationship with them, especially for someone like you. Someone like me? He huffs. I oughta. Peter raises his arm like he's going to hit me again. When I cower away, he drops his hand, cursing between his teeth at me with a smile on his face all the while. I think the tides really turned when we were talking last night. Ah, yes, that, which neither of you has really told me about. What happened exactly? If I told you, you wouldn't believe me. He chuckles at the secret memory.